Okay, I want to say, first and foremost, I want to say Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, teaches truth, and salutations to Yakim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Also, you women is reverencing your husbands and serving the Most High. Shalom to you as well. And just want to open up and get straight to the point, man. I want to read a scripture. It says, this is 1 Corinthians 9-16. It says, "For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe unto me if I preach not the gospel." All right. Woe unto you if you preach not the gospel of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, because this truth comes to you, man, either to seal you or condemn you, through the spirit, because you either gonna wake up to this truth and start hearkening to the Most High and listening to the prophets, or you just gonna hear it and you just gonna fan your hand at it and you gonna disregard it and all the way into your destruction come to you, man. All right, then that's when you're gonna regret it. So let's read this again and break it down. It says, for though I preach the gospel, which we do, the men of the Lord is putting up shows throughout the week, coming to the highways and byways and teaching on the weekends, man. All right. And it says, I have nothing to glory of, because we don't do it, for profit, man. We're not selling the truth. All right. We have nothing to glory of, man. Only thing we have to look forward to is the kingdom on this side, man. Other than that, we have nothing to glory of. All right. Like most big time name preachers or whatever, or false prophets that may have sold out, they, living kind of lavish. They got a nice little increase. We don't got nothing to glory of. All right. All right. They call us bums. And it says, for necessity is laid upon me. Right. And when you go into necessity, this word necessity, is basically mean. Matter of fact, let's go to the blue letter. Let's go to the blue letter and get it queued up, man. Let's see this word necessity. It says
Strong's G 318 Anake.
All right, says Anake, says necessity, imposed either by the circumstances or by a law of duty regarding to one's advantage, custom, argument, calamity, distress, straits. All right, so that's what we have laid on us, because your brothers get locked up for this gospel. Brothers get persecuted, get a bad name behind teaching the truth. The truth is evil spoken of here in Babylon. So that necessity is laid unto us as the men of the Lord. All right. And it says, yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. All right. So even though we're going to get a bad name, get a bad rep for teaching this truth, they want to call us prophets of doom, say we fear mongering, hate speech, all these different things, man. It's woe unto us if we preach not the gospel, meaning destruction, if we teach not this truth. All right. And that's what we got to understand. Is very important that we get out here and teach this truth, man. Teach the law, statutes, and the commandments. Teach the prophecies, so forth and so on, man. All right. Because, hey, your salvation depends on it. All right. This is John 21:17. It says, he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? And this is Yahweh Shah basically talking to Peter. All right. Which it goes for us as prophets and men of the Lord, disciples in his truth. All right. It says, Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahweh Shah saith unto him, feed my sheep. All right. So if you love the Lord, man, you'll be doing the work of a prophet, man. You'll be learning these prophecies, learning these statutes and the commandments, and teaching our people. Point blank, period, man. That's what this ministry is, all about doing. It's teaching these prophecies, man. No matter if you feel like doing it, or if you don't, man, because we all in the flesh. We in chains of darkness, man. Our flesh, man, spirit may be telling you one thing, flesh may be telling you another, man. We still get out here and teach, man, in season, out of season, man. Rain, sleet, snow, all right, 100 degrees, man. Brothers, hey, still out here teaching his word, man, because what? We obligated to do so, man. The scriptures say we're a kingdom of priests, all right, and prophets, man. So we're obligated to teach this word, man. You got men in Israel, who's basically taking this thing for a joke or a game, or not taking it serious. But when calamity come upon you, man, you're going to wish that you took serious, preaching the gospel, all right? And this is Luke 12 and 46. It says, the Lord of the servant, Salakia, the Lord of that servant will come. Matter of fact, let me go up to 45. It says, but if the servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, all right, which you got a lot of people, this, like I said, I spoke on in the last video, man, because when you learn this truth or you see a prophecy take place in the earth, brothers be ready to go the next day. And when it don't happen that way, brothers, man, get slack like, oh, man, it must not be happening, right now, or it's going to happen sometime down the road. And then you end up losing steam, and when you lose steam, like you always hear brothers say, when men lose steam, man, they end up falling out of this thing. All right. And we don't want to be in that spirit. OK, I'll keep reading. It says, and shall begin to beat the manservants and maidens, and to eat and to drink and to be drunken. The Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him asunder and appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. And you don't want to be that person, man, who gets appointed with the portion of the unbelievers, and you knew this truth, you knew this gospel. You got to feel like a real asshole, to notice you knew this truth all along, and you played around with it, and now you getting destroyed with the unbelievers, man. All right, we don't want that to be us, man. That's why, brothers, hey, you have to feed the flock, man. You're obligated to do so, man. The Most High didn't give us this. He didn't give us this gospel for nothing. All right, and it says 47. It says, and that servant which knew his Lord's will, all right, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. Right. So how you prepare yourself, man? You get your spirit right, man. It says in doing the will is what? Keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments to the best of our ability, man. Try your best to keep the high holy days, keep the Shabbat, all these different things, and coming out to teach, because it was commanded to us to what? The Most High said, go to the highways and byways, and as many as you find, bid to the marriage, man. And you got men that know this gospel, like I said, and don't want to, put their hand to the plow, man. And hey, you're going to be destroyed for it. That's really on you, but you are obligated to come out and teach this truth, man. This is Matthew 9 and 37. It says, then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Right? Because we're all laboring, in this truth, man. We're laboring for that same penny, and we all spiritual rocks. We're building the church, man. All right, we're building that spiritual house of David. We're all to labor in this thing, man. We're all to labor in this truth. Verse 38, it says, pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send forth laborers into his harvest, man. So we got to pray that the Most High send forth men who want to do the work, in this truth. To what? To seal the elect so we can make it up out of this thing, man. We can finally, be redeemed, all right? We can be receive redemption, all right? We can be delivered, because that's what this is all about. And the more, like I said, the more, that's just like being at work, right? You be at a job, on site at a job, right? And you and the person next to you got the same job title, but you see yourself working more than he is. He's doing half of the work, a half-ass job of doing half of the work, and you doing everything in your job description to do. So you gonna look at that person next to you, you're gonna be like, man, hold on, man. It's like, man, you're gonna be looking like, man, I ain't about to be doing all the work, man, while you sitting back on your ass. All right. So look, if we both work, man, we can get out of here and leave home early. And that's the mindset. Even though it's a point in time when we gonna be delivered and none of us know, that time, but you should be in that mindset. Like, look, man, the closer the more we work, the closer we are to receiving the kingdom, man. And that's just point blank period, man. That's the mindset that brothers should be in and brothers should have. All right, this is Matthew 4:19. It says, and he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Right, because we're fishers of men. All right, we're supposed to always be casting our nets into the sea, just like a good fisherman is always fishing. He's always casting his pole or his net into the sea, man, to see what he can catch. So brothers is always, you're looking for the genuine person, brother or sister. Come with a sincere question, and you can sincerely edify them, man. You can give them this word, give them this truth. Because hey, we're always to be fishing. All right, now you got people, because you got people who's gonna want to reap the benefits, or who's gonna want salvation when all hell break loose, man. Gonna want to be delivered from the affliction and all the troubles that's coming up on the earth, and want to get on the chariot when the time come. But now you're not doing the work. Matter of fact, let's go to Matthew 7. Matthew 7, and I believe it's 21. Y'all get straight to the point. Y'all, it says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, will enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. All right, so you have to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, the scriptures tell you, Matthew 6, the Lord's Prayer, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth, all right, as it is in heaven. So on earth, as it is in heaven, so we have to do that will now, man. Even though we, that's not an excuse that we can't get it 100% right. I mean, the scriptures say we rehearsing the righteous acts, man. So brothers should be rehearsing the righteous acts as well. It's keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments. Verse 22, it says, many will say unto me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Right, because you got a lot of false prophets that may appear like they men of the Lord. They know the name of the Lord. All right, they coming out to teach. They got many works to show for on YouTube, doing videos, man. Brothers, hey, they appear to be men of the Lord. All right, they teaching the correct doctrine. All right, but what? Why would the Lord say, get away from me, thou workers of iniquity? All right, I never knew you. Why would the Lord say, I never knew you? Because you got a lot of men in this truth, all right, that's not keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments, man. You sort of like the Pharisees, all right? You got a lot of men that's in this truth, and just, they just, they know the gospel, they know the correct doctrine, they know all the breakdowns, they doing the work, all right? but they failing to keep the law, statutes, and the commandments. All right. This is let's start at 3. This is 1 John 2:3 says, and hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. Right. So that's how we say we know the Lord, man. Why would the Lord say, I never knew you? Because you're not keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments, man. All right. You know the doctrine, you know all the breakdowns, but you're not keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments. So the Lord, you know the name, the Lord gonna tell you, man, depart from me. I never knew you. All right. So it goes hand in hand, man. We have to keep the law, statutes, and the commandments as well. All right. Verse 4, it says, he that saith, I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So look, man, it don't matter, man. Brothers, hey, we teaching is a big part of the deal too, but it's a collective, of teaching and keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments to the best of your ability. That means, showing that brotherly love, having that love for your neighbor, not spewing madness, being at peace with men, teaching, hey, man, hey, like I said, keeping the high holy days to the best of your ability. Man, we got all kind of laws, man, civil law, moral law, dietary law, man. Look, it boils down to all these things collectively, man. So that's how we can say that we know Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, along with if you're a man teaching his word, man. All right. But with that, I'm going to close out. Abaratazah, this lesson has been edifying. Until the next time, Shalom.